And welcome, football fans, to another episode here of Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play here for Week 18 of the 2025 NFL season with some Saturday night football, baby, where we will see a huge matchup in the NFC with these two NFC West divisional rivals ready to battle it out on the gridiron here in Levi's Stadium, the home of the San Francisco 49er faithful. And here tonight we will determine who the number one seed in the NFC will be as we see the Seattle Seahawks traveling to take on the San Francisco 49ers. They're in their home stadium. They're in Santa Clara, and it's about to be a loud house there when the Seahawks come to town. Will we see the 49er faithful watch their team run this game perfectly to victory, or will we see the Seattle Seahawks come in and swoop in as they look to get a win to clinch the number one seed in the division in the NFC West? Welcome everybody to this live play-by-play on Tim Reynolds Show. Heck yeah, hope we doing good. Go Seahawks, says Blaze Machine. Jay, what's going on? Says, what up, Tim? Bit late. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Let's get the poll going and ready for everybody. All right, pick your winner. And number one seed in the NFC with this Week 18 NFL matchup. The Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. All right. And after the Tampa Bay Buccaneers got a big victory earlier today, they now sit atop of the NFC South Division as we get ready for this matchup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. And there's head coach Kyle Shanahan seeking his third number one seed as the 49ers head coach. And we also see Mike McDonald 14-2 in his career on the road in his coaching career. And the 49er faithful are there and ready to go as we get ready for kickoff here, folks. It's going to be a lively one. Christopher, how's it going? Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right. So it looks like the Seahawks will receive the opening half kickoff, and we are underway here in this one. It will be a touchback, but a flag here to start out the game for the Seattle Seahawks. And there comes quarterback Sam Darnold, and he gets ready to come out here on this offensive drive.
Illegal formation, receiving team number 30.
So illegal formation on the receiving team for Seattle, and that's not the way they wanted to start this one out. It's going to back up their offense here in this one. So Sam Darnold, his second Pro Bowl selection after a year where he saw 25 touchdown passes, a 13-3 record, and over 241 passing yards per game. He does have 20 turnovers on the year, but most of those have been fumbles. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. It's first down and 10 at the 30-yard line for the Seahawks. And the pistol formation is Sam Darnold. It's a three-receiver set. Walker in the backfield. Darnold, quick throw, gets it out quickly. And that's a nice catch to Rashid Shaheed, the newest receiver there for the Seahawks, coming via trade from the Saints.
They've got a rookie starting as he has all year, Greg Zabel at left.
So Greg Zabel there, the left guard. The rookie has been very good this year. And there's the Pro Bowl wideout, Jackson Smith-Njigba out of Ohio State. Number 11, looking to continue his great season. So now second down and 7 after that gain of 3. He gets it up to the 32-yard line here. And now it looks like a handoff. Walker, right side on the stretch play. He's got a lane. Gets across the marker, and it's a first down. Seahawks. And Seattle running the ball efficiently here already on the first drive, going after this 49er defense. And this defense here for the 49ers has not been able to get a lot of sacks on the season, and they're dealing with a lot of injuries, especially on that defensive side of the ball. But safety Jair Brown out of Penn State has really stepped up, and the rookie as well, number 20, Upton, has also been very good in the secondary. And now first down and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line after that nice gain there from Walker. Play action. Darnold looking to throw it. Gets it to Walker. Nice running back screen. He breaks a tackle at the 50, at the 45. Trucks over a defender and gets across the 40 to the 39-yard line. And it's a first down. Seahawks. And a perfectly called running back screen pass on that play. The play action from Sam Darnold and the excellent wherewithal to get that one to his running back right away. And that sets up a terrific play for the Seattle Seahawks on that one. And Walker, after the 9-yard scramble on the previous play, he takes that one for a beautiful gain as well to set up first and 10 at the 39-yard line, a gain of 20. And now a handoff to Charbonnet, left side, and tripped up after a gain of about 6 on that one. That's going to set up second down and 4. Oh, I appreciate y'all. Joshua, what's going on, man? Panther QB not jumping on fumbles is the most critical moment, and it's a tradition here. Holy crap, dude. Sorry to hear that, Joshua. Congratulations, part 1 of the win division. Now I'm a part of Who Dey Nation this weekend for you. Appreciate you, Joshua. And now we got Amber and Christopher as well in the chat. Let's go. Yankee Kyle, how we doing? All right, so second and 4 now for the Seahawks. They're at the 33-yard line here. And Sam Darnold is under center. 3 wide receivers. They'll hand it off. Charbonnet, left side. And he's stuffed in the backfield. What a play by Winter and the safety. They're number 6. And Mustafa there comes with the big shoulder tackle and lays out the running back for Seattle. Charbonnet with nowhere to go. Winter, number 53, was the first one to plug up that running lane, and the safety comes and finishes it off. The 49ers with these badass black uniforms with the gold and red numbers. I love the gold face masks. So now third and 4 with the black helmets here. And now it's in the shotgun. Darnold looking under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. The tight end with the grab for Seattle. And he gets it across the 25 to the 24-yard line. It's a first down. Seahawks.
Really nice job there.
And Saubet, I'm not sure how to pronounce this guy's name, but a beautiful play there on that one for Seattle. In the shotgun, they find the tight end, Eric Sausbert, for the 9-yard catch and run.
It's good pocket presence by Sam Darnold. Great protection by the offensive front.
So now in the I formation here, Darnold, handoff, cuts it back inside. Walker with the stiff arm, a nice move to get it inside the 20, and that's an 8-yard gain, second down and 2 for Seattle.
As well as Zach Charbonnet, and that's the 1-2.
Christopher, thank you, man. Fishing Master, how we doing? Anthony, yep, the Bucks win. They did win. Tim, congratulations on your Bucks. Thank you, Yankee Kyle. Welcome back to the chat, brother. Coco, how we been, man? All right, so here in the red zone, it's a 57 red zone TD percentage, which is 19th in the NFL for Seattle. Handoff, Charbonnet, left side, breaks a tackle, gets across the marker to the 10-yard line, and it's a first down Seahawks. And first and goal coming up for this Seattle offense as they're marching the ball down the field here on their first drive of the game. This one could be a shootout here, folks.
they get infatuated with trying to attack the air they see in the coverages. But as we mentioned,
So first and goal, now under 10 minutes to go.
the offensive coordinator for Seattle,
So we'll see what happens in this one.
really good at it. And they're
At the 10-yard line here, Charbonnet still in the backfield. Darnold under center. He's going to look to throw here. Gets rid of it right side. Incomplete. And there's a flag coming in. Lenore with the coverage. Jackson Smith and Jigba was the intended target as we look at the replay here. And Lenore, number 2, ends up covering Smith and Jigba, and he hooked him right there, and then pulling of the jersey as well, and holding of the arm. So 3 different ways to call a pass interference penalty there on Lenore. So first and goal now for Seattle. That'll put the ball right at the 2-yard line.
the time. He is lined up at the left cornerback position all but one snap. Now they are putting
Wow, way to go, Yankee Kyle. That's awesome, man. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family as well.
him on a couple of throws.
So first and goal, they're going to actually place the football at the 1-yard line here. So we'll see what happens with the Seattle offense as they look to punch this one into the end zone. And they got Charbonnet in the backfield. It's a jumbo set I formation here. Darnold, play action, looking to throw here. Darnold under pressure, and Darnold goes down for the sack. And that's Bethune, number 48. The linebacker comes in on the blitz, and he takes down the Seattle quarterback. And that's a clutch sack right when they needed it. And why would they do play action here if you're Seattle? That's a terrible play call in my opinion. And San Francisco sniffs that one out. And they get the sack. And Robert Sala's loving that from his defense. And that's a loss there of 12 yards. Loss of 11. They're at the 12. And now Darnold under center. Hands it off. Charbonnet tripped up. Breaks the tackle inside the 10. But only gets it up to the 7-yard line. The defense comes up big there. And it's now 3rd down and goal for the 49ers defense.
His defense is, and they give up yards, and his hope is that if they get to enough 3rd downs or they get down here in the red zone.
And Robert Saleh in his 5th overall season as the defensive coordinator for San Francisco, and he has definitely stepped up their play this season. And now this opening drive coming down to a 3rd down and goal as Seattle looks to get points on the board here. Darnold in the shotgun. And some confusion going on here for Seattle as Sam Darnold was trying to get the play call in here, and I believe the receivers were not able to communicate properly.
Josh Jones. And with the Seahawks not able to get lined up, Mike McDonald ran down and called a timeout.
So the first timeout called there by Seattle. We've got 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's a 0-0 ball game, ladies and gentlemen. I guess we'll make sure to at least get that in the chat here for everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you so much, guys.
A nice drive, nevertheless, for Seattle to get down into this position. And for Sam Darnold, important that he just realized that he's got 3 points in his pocket. And if he doesn't like it, just don't try to force anything.
All right, so a 0-0 ball game here, guys. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line now for Seattle. A big play here coming up. Darnold in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. And they'll hand it off. Charbonnet up the middle. Not much there. He's only to the 5-yard line. And it's 4th and goal for Seattle. And ladies and gentlemen, that right there, the play calling makes no sense to me. You're on the 1-yard line and you do a play action pass, and then you run the ball on 2 straight downs when you clearly should have thrown it. I think that's a missed opportunity there for Seattle. Even though the defense for San Francisco comes up big, but wait a minute here. Uh-oh, the Seattle offense is still on the field. And they've got the lowest go-for-it percentage in the NFL, so this is a bit surprising. So 4th and goal from the 4. Darnold in the shotgun, throws, incomplete, and the 49ers defense comes up big. Sam Darnold wants a flag, but he's not going to get one, and the defense comes up with the turnover on downs. It's a 1st down, 49ers. And what a gutsy call. That one doesn't pay off for the Seahawks. Darnold wanted a flag, but it's incomplete, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for San Francisco. And ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely hate that play calling there from Seattle. What's going on, guys? Thank you for hanging out in the chat. What's up, Yankee Kyle, Christopher, Fishing Master, Coco? All welcome back, guys. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for showing love in the chat and coming back here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. So, yeah, I hate that play calling sequence on the last 3 plays there for Seattle. They get it to 1st and goal at the 1-yard line after the penalty in the end zone on the San Francisco 49ers defense. They then do a play action pass in the jumbo set with 3 tight ends, I formation. I guess they were thinking they could catch the defense sleeping on a play like that, right? Thinking they're definitely going to run the football. But instead, they try to go with the play action pass. That backfires with a huge sack that backs up the Seattle offense here all the way to the 12-yard line. They then, on the next 2 plays, run the football with 2 draw plays to Charbonnet that don't get much, and then go for it on 4th and goal from the 4-yard line, and it's an incomplete pass, and now it's a turnover on downs for the 49ers, and then we'll see Brock Purdy and this offense start their first drive of the game deep in their own end, but this offense has been hot for the 49ers. We'll see if Brock Purdy can continue that hot hand offense. Christopher, thank you. Appreciate that. Matt, what's going on, man? Rizbiz, how we doing? Hate these teams taking points. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you're Seattle, you would definitely hate the play calling there. You should have took the field goal. Like, points are so pivotal. I don't understand why so many NFL teams just pass up points. Like, it just baffles the mind to me sometimes.
Covering 66 yards, 7.5 minutes off the clock, and come away with nothing.
Well, an interesting decision there on 4th down, just simply because you're on the road and you've got a chance to take the lead on the opening possession. Here's that last play. And
so that last drive, 12 plays, 66 yards, and even though over 6 minutes taken off the clock, they get no points here on this one.
Maybe had a chance here for Jake Bobo on the inside. They get the natural pick. He's got a chance. But I think the underneath defender got Darnold off of it. But I was going to say, as good as this defense is, and maybe that's why he does go for it on 4th down.
So now 1st and 10 at the 4-yard line here for Brock Purdy. In the shotgun, hands it off, and that's McCaffrey on the draw play. And oh, not much there. And a big tackle by Murphy. And now 2nd down. So Brock Purdy, 7-1 record this season as the starter, 255 passing yards per game with 20 touchdown passes and 9 interceptions. Purdy did miss 8 games this year due to a toe injury. And the 49ers have scored in 27 straight quarters. That is a team record. Like I said, Brock Purdy has this offense going. And now in shotgun, 3 wide receiver set, 4-man rush. Purdy gets rid of it. It's caught. Nice catch there on the outside. I believe that's Juszczyk. And the fullback there being utilized as the wide receiver there. And he gets it up for a nice play made on that one. And this offensive line has been banged up for the 49ers, but they have made a consistent effort of not only protecting Purdy well, but setting up big pass plays down the field. And let's welcome back tight end George Kittle, who was voted to the Pro Bowl, but they will be without left tackle Trent Williams, who missed his first game of the season here in this final week of the regular season. And now looking to throw. 3rd down and 3. Purdy, left side, incomplete. Looking for Jennings. No flag on the play, and it's going to be 4th down, a 3 and out for the 49ers offense, and that is not what they were looking for. Seattle's defense comes up big here after the turnover on downs. And you see Jennings got pushed up a little bit, I think, too far up. Man, it looked like Jennings could have made a better effort on that route there, but instead it's 4th down and 3, and now a punt coming up for Thomas Morstead.
For the 49ers and Thomas Morstead, career punt number 1001, hits it high. Rashid Shaheed from his knees gets up.
Oh, and now Rashid Shaheed able to get a decent return on that play, and now Seattle will take over on offense. But there is a flag late in this one. We'll have to see where the penalty marker is coming from.
Personal foul. Face back.
And it's going to be a face mask on the kicking team. So Kyle Shanahan not happy about that. So that's going to set up Seattle with great field position here. Oh, Keith, what's going on, man? I came in at the end of the Bucks game, saw you had 138 likes. Heck yeah, man. That was our biggest like stream that we've ever had as far as that many likes. What's up there, Gibbs? Right now it's a 0-0 ball game. We do have it pinned in the chat for everybody. DJ, how we going, man? Geez, these refs signed a game. Todd Bowles slid hundreds of refs. I don't know, man. I mean, the refs really weren't that good. No, I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say that, DJ. I think the refs had a bad game. I've said it throughout the live stream, and hey, I was just happy the Buccaneers were able to come up with the victory, man. Keith, how we doing? Matt, hi to you as well. Thank you guys for showing some love in the chat. Yankee Kyle, appreciate you, man. Shared me on your community tab. That's very kind of you, brother. Appreciate that. No, not in Florida, guys. I am from Florida, though. Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Coco. Loving the jersey. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. I had to wear the black with those 49er jerseys, man. Those things look so freaking cool. Excuse me. And not only that, I love the helmets. The helmets are all black with the red logo, the red stripes, and then they got the gold face mask. Oh, it looks so cool, man. Heck nah, DJ. Come on, man. Go Falcons, dude. Go Falcons. No, wait. Go Saints. Go Saints. I discontinue your comment. Christopher, what's up, man? Never been to Florida, but love the Bucks. Thank you, Jeremiah Gibbs. Appreciate you showing some love in the chat. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And we've had some big matchups with these two teams, especially in the playoffs. So we'll see here what kind of matchup we'll get in this Week 18. Yeah, you're right. Saints found a QB. So now 1st and 10 here in this one. 49ers 7-1 versus Seattle since 2022. And now in the I formation, Sam Darnold under center at the 35-yard line here. And I'll hand it off. Walker breaks a tackle, gets a good gain of about 3 or 4 on that carry. And Seattle with great field position here on this drive. They're already in field goal range practically. It's a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 coming up now for Seattle. And that was the longest time of possession without points since 2018 for the Seattle offense on that last drive. So 2nd down and 7. I formation here. Darnold looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. And Jackson Smith-Njigba with the nice grab. He gets it up to the 27-yard line. And that's going to be close to the 1st down marker. 3rd down and 1. Coming up now. It's 3rd and 2, actually, for Seattle. A nice gain there of about 6 yards for Smith-Njigba. So now at 3rd down and 2 here for Seattle. Sam Darnold starting off pretty well here. I think Seahawks should be running the football a little bit more with how good Walker's been thus far in this first quarter. But here on 3rd and 2, Darnold under center, 3 wide receiver set. Charbonnet's in the backfield. And Darnold hands it off. Charbonnet left side. He's got some room at the 20, at the 15, at the 10, at the 5, and a touchdown! Seahawks! And Seattle busts through for the first points of this one on a 27-yard Zach Charbonnet rushing touchdown. And the Seahawks are on the board. Seattle has now taken the lead in this one. And we see Barner, number 88, the the tight end with the seal block on the left side. It's a nice cut back lane for Charbonnet, who's got green grass in front of him. He makes the safety miss, and it's a touchdown for Seattle. And the Seahawks connect with the extra point here, and it's a 7-0 lead for the Seahawks over the 49ers. Yeah, we got the Saints. We're rooting for the Saints tomorrow, guys. That's for sure. Go Saints fans. Let's go. Yeah, go Saints. We need the Saints to win tomorrow, man. We need the Saints to beat the Falcons tomorrow, guys. Go Saints. All right, so we got a touchdown for Seattle. Jeremy, what's up, man? Yeah, Crisco, you're right, man. Crisco Country Life. If I had a Saints jersey, I'd probably be wearing one, especially tomorrow, just to root for him a little bit. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. There's your updated score. Let's go over that last drive there for the Seattle offense. And after getting turnover on downs on their last drive, this one doesn't take long. After they were set up with great field position by their defense with a 3-play, 35-yard drive to get the 7 points after a 27-yard touchdown run by Zach Charbonnet. And that gives Seattle a 7-0 lead over the 49ers here in this one. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you guys have any comments or football questions or shout outs you want to make, guys, make sure you hit me up with those super chats here in the chat. And guys, man, Tampa Bay pulls off the victory over the Carolina Panthers on our earlier live stream just before this game. And now tomorrow, Tampa Bay fans all will turn into New Orleans Saints fans, because if the Saints defeat the Falcons, Tampa Bay will get into the playoffs as the NFC South Division champion. But if the Falcons defeat the New Orleans Saints tomorrow, then that means the Panthers will get into the playoffs as the NFC South Division champions. So we'll see what happens. The Saints have looked pretty good here near the end of the year, and Atlanta's looked pretty good as well here near the end of the year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Oh yeah, it does look like the Saints have found their quarterback. And congratulations to Charbonnet. He's got 12 touchdowns this season, and that's the most for a Seattle Seahawks player in quite some time at the running back position. Yeah, so it's like a tiebreaker, because I believe the Saints have beaten Carolina twice, I think is what it is. And Atlanta has split with us or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what the situation is there. But yeah.
Coach.
So Mike McDonald, 38 years old, the second youngest NFL head coach. Only Kellen Moore of the Saints is younger. And now here in the shotgun at the 35, handoff McCaffrey on the draw play. Nowhere to go for Christian McCaffrey. A gain of maybe 1 or 2 on the play. Sets up second down and long.
Done for the Seattle team, especially here in year 2, and the improved defense that we are watching throughout this season. They are a top 5 defense in all.
Thank you, Keith. Tim, my late grandma went to school in Louisiana. Heck yeah, Yankee Kyle. That's awesome, dude.
But they're extremely well coached. The area most improved.
So here we go, second down and 8.
Defense. They just shut people down, and that's going to be a problem.
Brock Purdy in the shotgun here. 3 wide receiver set. Blitz coming from Seattle. The 49ers pick it up. But, oh, the sack bringing down the quarterback. That's number 58, Hall, who gets there for Seattle. And the Seahawks bring the blitz. Brock Purdy had pretty good protection here, but when he stepped up in the pocket, we see Hall, number 58, comes off the tight end, George Kittle, with the spin move and gets to the quarterback before he can escape. And that's a nice sack for the Seahawks defense. So the pressure already getting to this one. And now in the shotgun on 3rd down and 9. Purdy looking to throw here. Steps up in the pocket. Gets rid of it. It's caught by Jennings. But the defense gets there for Seattle. A nice catch and run. But it's going to be 4th down and 1. Coming up now for the 49ers. And Brock Purdy wants to go for it here. But it looks like the punting unit will come out here for the 49ers. And after that last drive where Seattle took the lead, now their defense comes up with a quick 3-and-out here on the next drive for the 49ers. And this defense for Seattle is no joke. And now Thomas Morstead will come out with his next punt of the game.
Fair catch by Shaheed. He holds it in inside the 20 near the 17.
So fair catch made, and now we will see the Seattle Seahawks offense come back out onto the field after scoring on that last drive to give them the 7-0 lead. The defense for Seattle forces the 3-and-out, and now we'll wait to see if the Seattle Seahawks can get more points on the board with their offense coming back out onto the field. And we see here Seattle trying to establish that running game on offense. That has been very legit here thus far. But the defense for Seattle forcing a lot of pressure on Brock Purdy. And we do know that offensive line is a bit of a weak point for the 49ers team with all the different rearrangements they've had of those offensive linemen. And especially with left tackle, with their top player, one of their left tackles out. Trent Williams, I believe, whose it is out in this one. Yankee says, I got family in Seattle. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Seattle, I heard, is a pretty nice place to live. Rains a lot. All right. Keith, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing better as well, Keith. Thanks for hanging out with us on the channel, everybody. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Do-do-do-do. Dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. All right, just waiting to get back from the commercial breaks here, everybody. When it's time to party, we will party hard. All right, just a few more seconds here, guys. We'll be back to the action. Appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. And thus far, man, we'll have to see the 49ers try to give better pass protection to Brock Purdy. The quarterback has not had a lot of time to be able to throw the football, and now Seattle looks to take control of this one, possibly with a 2-score lead here late in the first quarter. 2:26 in Seattle with a 7-0 lead. And they've been able to run the football very well here using those 2 tight end sets. Walker able to open up the running game with a nice run on the first drive of the game. You see here them utilizing the tight ends quite a bit, especially on that touchdown run where the tight end really sealed the block on the outside to give the running back Charbonnet that room for the touchdown run. 757 rushing yards outside the tackles. That's the 3rd most in the NFL here for the Seattle offense. And now at the 18-yard line, Darnold under center, I formation, handoff. Walker, left side's got a running lane. Right side breaks loose. He's at the 30. Tackle down inside the 35-yard line. And it's a first down. Seahawks. And what a run by Kenneth Walker. As we see here on the replay, a couple of good blocks on the inside, one by the left guard, and then we see them sprinting out to the secondary, making a terrific play. And hey, look at that, Keith with the $2 super chat donation. Appreciate you, brother. For a Dr. Pepper? Hell, I need a Dr. Pepper. Babe, I need a Dr. Pepper! And now we see a handoff. Walker breaks a tackle, but nowhere to go. There for the 49ers defense, swarming the running back for Seattle. Kenneth Walker held to only a yard on that last play. Guys, let's give a big shout out to Keith here in the chat. Appreciate you. Tim, Ravens or Steelers tomorrow? Who you got winning? I think I got the Ravens, Yankee Kyle. I'll be doing that game tomorrow, man. Appreciate you there, Keith, with the super chat. Now 2nd down and 9 at the 39-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun. Quick throw. Gets it to Jackson Smith-Njigba, and he's got enough for a first down. Seahawks. And a nice catch and run there from the Seattle wideout, as he's able to get enough for the first down on that play. And it's a 12-yard pass from Sam Darnold, and Jackson Smith-Njigba with his second grab for 17 yards after that one. And now Charbonnet in the backfield, a 2 wide receiver set with 2 tight ends on the left side. Darnold under center, ball at the midfield here. Handoff, Charbonnet, left side, nice spin move, maybe gets him a yard on that one. And thank you for the $2 super chat there from Keith. Appreciate you, man. What yard line is it, Courtney? Thank you. Right now, they are just across midfield. After that run there by Charbonnet, looks like actually they're not even going to give him a yard. So 2nd down and 10, they're right at midfield, actually at the 49-yard line. So now Darnold under center, 2 tight ends set once again. But that will take us to the end of the first quarter.
Still 2nd down. Please put 1 second on game clock.
Wait a minute, they threw a flag on Seattle.
That is
Pepper! Pepper! Keith, you made it happen! It's a pepper! Thank you, dear. Everybody loves you. So do I.
Love you too.
All right. This is Reynolds coming and bringing us a Dr. Pepper right here at the end of the first quarter. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
I forgot to tell you that we were watching you on our way home.
Oh, yeah?
Mama Bear.
Oh, yeah?
And she was pretty impressed.
Pretty impressed?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to
I
hear
like your
that.
little flag.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Love you.
Thank you for the feedback. All right, guys. So after that one, we'll give you guys a score update here at the end of the first quarter. Give you guys a little stat recap as well. Seattle winning for 7-0. Thank you, Yankee Kyle. Appreciate that. All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And we'll give you guys a little stat recap here on the channel. And appreciate you guys. Yeah, the 49ers not doing too well thus far on offense. This defense for the Seahawks has really stepped up in this first quarter. So let's go ahead and get you guys to the stat recap here. For Seattle, Sam Darnold, 5 for 6 for 48 yards in the first quarter. He was sacked one time. We see Zach Charbonnet with 7 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth Walker already with 5 carries for 41 yards as well. 88 rushing yards in that first quarter for Seattle. Kenneth Walker also is the leading receiver with 1 catch for 20 yards. And we've seen Jackson Smith-Njigba with 2 catches for 17 yards as well for Seattle. Brock Purdy, 2 for 3 for only 12 yards passing, with Christian McCaffrey only having 2 carries for 4 yards in that first quarter. So not much really there for the 49ers offense. That offensive line has really given up a lot of pressure on Brock Purdy, and he's not been able to have a clean pocket to throw the football. And Seattle has really forced them to 2 3 and outs in the first quarter, and have controlled the football on offense here thus far. And they're going to try to dictate things in the running game already with 88 rushing yards here in the first quarter.
And the call was against Seattle. This is a real-time look at it. It looked to us like Seattle was trying to get a free 5.
Well, they were. Sam Darnold, he was using the hard count. He thought with the time running down, they were going to let it go to the end of the quarter, maybe.
So now 2nd down and 15 after the penalty there to end the first quarter. Now in the shotgun here for the Seattle Seahawks offense at the 46-yard line. 3 receiver set, looking to throw here. 4-man rush. Darnold, quick throw, gets it out to Jackson Smith-Njigba, who makes a man miss, stays on his feet. He gets up the field, and I think he's going to cut it inside for a touchdown, Seattle. But wait a minute, did he step out of bounds?
And let's take a look. They marked him out of bounds at the 37.
Ooh, oh! And wow, man, I thought Jackson Smith-Njigba stayed in, but no, they're going to mark him out, I believe, at the 37. So it's a gain of 17 yards instead of a touchdown, and now 1st and 10 for Seattle.
Yeah, and even on the last play, just no.
So we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Now from the 37, under center, Darnold hands it off. Charbonnet right side, cuts back in at the 30, inside the 30, and down at the 26-yard line. It's a 1st down, Seahawks. And guys, Seattle just running all over this 49ers defense. And we see here the stretch play going to the right side. Charbonnet following his blockers. The secondary is the people that have to get there to make the tackle. And Barner and the other tight ends have been doing great. And Zach Charbonnet already with 8 rushes for 58 yards. And now it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Darnold under center. Play action pass. Looking to throw here. Darnold, plenty of time. He's looking, rolling to his right. Throws incomplete. So nothing going there. Great protection and coverage for the secondary. So the Darnold play here, as we look at the replay here, Darnold had plenty of time from his offensive line, but the secondary for the 49ers left Darnold with nowhere to throw the football. So now 2nd down and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line here. Darnold's under center. It's an I formation set with Walker in the backfield. 2 receivers. And now Darnold hands it off. Walker right side. And he's tackled in the backfield. Number 91. The defender gets there and tackles the running back for a huge loss on that play. And that's 3rd down and 14 now coming up for Seattle. And this defense for the 49ers needs to come up with the big play here. Jesus loves you too, little stump. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. So 3rd down and 14. Ball now at the 30-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun. Gets it out to Walker in the flat. Walker, got tackled there by the rookie number 20. The defender gets around the receiver and makes a hell of a play as the fans are off their feet. Darnold yelling at the refs, but number 20 flexes on him stout. The rookie gets around Bobo Wilson on the block and makes a terrific play to bring down Kenneth Walker. Only a gain of 2 yards on that catch and run in the flat from the running back. And now a 47-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the Seahawks. And the kick is up, and it's wide right. No good for Seattle. And the Seahawks now will set up the 49ers offense with great field position here. The field goal attempt is no good from 47 yards out. It's a 1st down, 49ers. What a play, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. The defense comes up big for the 49ers as they try to keep this team in it here early on. And now, will the 49ers finally be able to get something going here on offense? We're going to have to wait and find out. Yeah! 'Cause we're up ballers, shot callers, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Holla, getting played tonight. Push the road right, gotta sway the ice. I hit the highway, making money the flyway. But there's gotta be a better way, a better way, a better way, yeah, yeah. All right, thank you guys so much, man. I really appreciate y'all. So that last drive there for Seattle, 10 plays, 53 yards, and that's a 47-yard missed field goal there for Seattle. And because of that, now the 49ers offense will take over at their own 29-yard line. Hopefully, we will see this San Francisco offense finally be able to get something going here. Bang, bang, Niner gang. We've got the Niner gang, the 49er faithful in the chat here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go. Oklahoma says, I'm also a Bucs fan. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. And look at that. We've got saying a couple of Go Hawks in the chat as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, picking. What I'm thinking is that the Saints better win, baby. The Saints need to win. Please. Please win, Saints. Please, New Orleans. Give us a victory. Happy New Year, Tim. Go Birds. What's up, man? Jake says, thanks for the play-by-play. The Miami, Ohio game was really what I thought was the game. Was at the game with you. You're one in a million. Dude, Jake Jacobs, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, that was one hell of a college football game, dude, without a doubt. And you see the 49er offense missing Trent Williams and Ricky Pearsall. So now 3 and outs on their first 2 drives. Brock Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw. Gets it out to George Kittle in the flat. Kittle across the 40 to the 43-yard line. Nice play there for San Francisco. Heck yeah, Aaron, go Bucks. Let's go. Heck yeah, let's go.
To fly for at least 3 hours, which takes its toll on your body. So he said, if we can just figure it out tonight for guys who are struggling through things, this game.
So 2nd down and 4 here in this one for San Francisco. Ball at the 43-yard line after that gain of 6. Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw. Gets it out to McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey across midfield's got enough for a first down. 49ers. And a nice catch and run for the running back who comes out of the backfield there. He finds the target, the opening spot in the zone. The target there, Brock Purdy on point. That's a gain of 9 yards. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And McCaffrey approaching almost 1,000 yards receiving this season. 97 receptions as well. And we'll see a big game hopefully in here in the passing game. Handoff, no, play action. Purdy gets it to Jennings. Jennings in the flat, and he's tackled down for a loss. Woolen, number 27, with the tackle. And that's a big play there for the Seattle defense. And that's a terrific tackle. Wooden able to get there in the flat. Purdy gets it to his receiver, Jennings, but he's got nowhere to go. A loss of a yard sets up 2nd down and 11. So in the second quarter here, guys, we'll get the score updated here in just a minute. We've got under 10.5 minutes going here. 2nd and 11. And Purdy's in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set to the left. From the 50, looking to throw. Purdy under pressure, gets rid of it. It's caught. Oh, no. Jennings drops it. And Thomas, number 42, with the big hit. And Jennings slow to get up on that play. And, man, now Jennings trying to walk it off. But what a big hit there. And now you see there, Jennings had it in his hands, and as soon as he hit the ground, number 42 with the big hit. And man, that's a big play there. Gives some energy to that Seattle defense. Jennings trying to catch his breath on the sideline, wincing. So now 3rd and 11 coming up here for the 49ers. So now 3rd and 11. Here we go. And now out of the backfield, McCaffrey goes to the receiver position. Purdy in the shotgun, steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it. Purdy to the right side's got a lane and tries to dive, but he's going to be about a yard short of that first down marker. But he's running back to the pocket here, and we'll see possibly a 4th down and 1 play from the 49ers offense. Brock Purdy trying to make something happen on that play, but instead, it's going to be 4th down and 1. So a nice scramble gets them for the opportunity here to go for it on this 4th down and 1 play. So a gain of 10. 4th down and 1. And wait a minute here. We've got a challenge flag from Seattle. Oh, so maybe, I guess he threw the challenge flag, but it's just going to be a timeout. I thought it was a challenge there for Seattle, but I guess not. What's up, Tim? Sam Darnold looks okay. They're running the football here really well for the Seahawks offense, so it's a pretty dang good game so far. Keith says, go Jaguars. Heck yeah, man. And Jake says, you'll be at the Miami Ole Miss game so we can get play-by-play like we're at the stadium. Jake, absolutely, buddy. Absolutely we will. All right, so 4th down and 1, and 49ers are going to stay out there on offense. So 4th and 1. Brock Purdy under center. Ball at the 39. Play action. Purdy looking to throw. Purdy under pressure. And it's caught. No, incomplete. And the Seattle defense comes up with the big spot. And the stop creates a turnover on downs and a 1st down. Seahawks. And what a play by the Seattle defense. Woolen almost came up and made an interception on that play. Brock Purdy under pressure, trying to get rid of it to his fullback Juszczyk in the flat, but it's incomplete. And it's a 7-0 lead in the second quarter here for Seattle, who gets the football back. All right, thank you guys so much. Let's look at that last drive now for the 49ers. 6 plays, 24 yards, and this Seattle defense has been smothering here through 2 quarters, and that's the 3rd drive that ends with no points. That one going at least 6 plays, with the first 2 being 3 and outs, but 49ers are not able to get anything going here on offense, and now we'll see Seattle take over on downs at their own 39-yard line, starting in great field position here as they have a 7-0 lead. Running like the Seahawks. Heck yeah, man. Let's go, Seahawks. I need you guys to win tonight, says Anthony. Heck yeah, man. Who do you think's going to win? I'm thinking the Seahawks right now have got the momentum, but we'll see what happens. Incognito, what's up, brother? Hope we're doing good here, guys. Thank you so much for staying positive in the chat, hanging out with us here. Guys, we're almost up to 3,000 subscribers here on Tim Reynolds Show. It's a big milestone for us here on the channel as we continue to grow and keep things going here with the dream, guys. It's to be a play-by-play guy here on YouTube, and hopefully we can make this happen full-time for next NFL season, guys. I'm excited. Don't forget, guys, also got some NFL games coming up tomorrow. I will be paying attention to that Saints and Falcons game, but we will be live streaming tomorrow night for Sunday Night Football here on Tim Reynolds Show. And then also, don't forget, on Monday night, guys, we'll be back to the WWE live streams with doing Monday Night Raw on Monday night, possibly NXT on Tuesday night, and then Friday we will be doing WWE Friday Night SmackDown as well. So hope to see all you NFL fans and sports fans come hang out with us for some more play-by-play that I'm sure you guys will find very entertaining. All right, thank you there, Sissy. Appreciate you, man. Bentley, how we doing that, man? All right, so here, play action for Sam Darnold on 1st and 10. Plenty of time downfield. It's caught! Jackson Smith and Jigba with the catch at the 42-yard line. It's a first down, Seahawks.
Is at his best when he's able to use play action. Here's Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the route that he runs, they're trying to get attention to him with coverage, and yet the ball's just perfectly thrown. But when Sam Darnold is able to use play action, and when he has the protection.
So after that play there, that set up Seattle with great field position. It's a gain of 18 yards, and now Charbonnet in the backfield. And at the 42-yard line, handoff, Charbonnet left side up to the 40, a gain of 2. And the play-action passing game has been one of the top offensive weapons here for Seattle. Their play-action pass game is near the top of the NFL. And Sam Darnold becomes the 5th quarterback in NFL history to win 13-plus games in 2 straight seasons, joining Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning as the only other quarterbacks to accomplish that feat. And I believe he's the first quarterback to do that with multiple teams, maybe only the 2nd quarterback ever to do that. So now 2nd down here at the 40-yard line for the Seahawks. Handoff, Walker left side, gets about 4 yards on that play. And that's going to be 3rd down and short now coming up for Seattle. Trucker John, what's up, buddy? How we doing that, man? Trucker John, welcome to the chat, buddy. Woo! So now it's 3rd and 4. Darnold in the shotgun. Ball at the 36-yard line. 7.5 minutes to go. Blitz coming. Darnold steps up in the pocket. He's going to run with it. Slides down at the 31. And he should have enough for a first down, Seahawks. And a nice play there. Darnold had pressure right in his face on the blitz. He makes a beautiful move to avoid the defender and gets it up the field for a nice scramble and a good gain on that play to set up a new set of downs. So 7:17 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Hey, Trucker Don, thank you, man. Good to hear from you, man. It's been a while since we've seen you in the chat. Happy New Year to you and the fam. Hope everything's going okay. And we've got an injured 49er player after that 5-yard scramble there from Sam Darnold. Sets them up at the 31-yard line for San Francisco. No, we do not like the Cowboys. Nobody likes the Cowboys. Real MTJ, welcome back, man. I'm a diehard Seahawks fan. Unbiased, I think we're going to win. Let's go. I would say you're very biased. I would definitely say that. I can definitely confirm that. I would think so. Yep, I would think so. All right, appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out on the channel. If you guys have any football questions, let me know in the chat with those super chats. And appreciate y'all. All right, another commercial break as we get ready for it to get back to the action. What? Wow, excuse me. That was the McDonald's talking. Bum 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 bum. All right, so Seattle looking to extend their lead here. It's only a 7-point ball game, but Seattle is in field goal range here right now on this drive as they continue to try to dominate the time of possession here in this first half. Thus far, the running game has been very dominant for Seattle, and they've been able to keep on and hold on to that football for quite a while in this first half. And that's D. Winters in his third season out of TCU. That was the guy helping to take over for a lot of linebackers that were injured for San Francisco this season. Hopefully Winters is all right. He heads to the medical tent.
We saw Jawan Jennings come off the field, battling through the broken ribs and everything else that he's had this year. What his status is going to be going forward, I imagine we'll see him. But there's Nick Bosa, who went down earlier in the year along with Fred Warner.
So now 1st and 10 here at the 31-yard line. Sam Darnold under center. 2 receiver set. Handoff here. Walker right up the middle. A nice run there. A gain of about 7 on that play. And that sets up 2nd down and short. And this offensive line is just dominating the trenches thus far. They have been able to run the football at a very high rate here for Seattle. And you already see there Kenneth Walker with 68 total yards from scrimmage here in this one. 2nd down and 4. The Seahawks already with 112 rushing yards, averaging over 6 yards per rush here in this one. Now at the 25-yard line, it's 2nd and 4. Handoff, Walker. He gets it inside, and he gets it to the 20. It's a first down, Seahawks. But wait a minute, we've got laundry on the field, folks. It's a flag, and it's holding on the offense. And Seattle will be backed up. It will be 2nd down again for the Seahawks. Omar, what's up, man? He says, go Saints. I know, man. I know. We got to root for them Saints tomorrow. All about the trenches, baby. All about the trenches.
He gets called for.
Yep, look at that ham. What's up, man? Let's go Bucks for the W. Go Saints. Heck yeah. So 2nd down and 11 coming up here. Christopher, welcome back, buddy. So the ball at the 32-yard line. Darnold under center, looking to throw here. Gets rid of it, left side. Caught by Bardner, the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 4 or 5. It sets up 3rd down for Seattle. Bucks cooking. Let's go Bucks. Heck yeah, dude. So 3rd down and 6 here in this one. And a beautiful throw there to Bardner, the tight end, on that out route on the left side. So 3rd and 6 now coming up. It's a 5-yard gain on that throw and catch. So now Darnold in the shotgun. Ball at the 28. Looking to throw here. Under pressure. Darnold left side looking for Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. And great coverage there by the defense for the 49ers. So you see Smith-Njigba there. Green almost comes up with the holding call. And then defenders just crash right into the receiver as the football got there. And now a 45-yard field goal attempt coming up for Seattle. Myers already missed one from 47 yards out earlier today. And the wind's blowing, and we see Myers gets that one in through the uprights. And it's good. A 10-0 lead here for Seattle.
10-0 game. The number 1 seed on the line. 1 win away. One of these 2 teams is from a bye next week. The NFC West title. 10-0 Seattle.
All right, guys, we'll go over that last drive there for Seattle as they increase their lead here. It's a 10-0 game. after we've seen Seattle go for 9 plays, 33 yards, and Jack Myers kicks the 45-yard field goal to give Seattle a 10-0 lead with just over 5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Will the 49ers offense be able to get anything going here on offense? That is the question of this game thus far. Hope you guys are doing good. JK says, tomorrow I'm a Saints fan after the Bucks won. Heck yeah, me too, brother, me too. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're already up to 40 likes here, guys, and we're only in the second quarter. Let's go, man. Maybe we'll have another really good like showing here in this live stream. Yeah, got the fam outside too, doing their thing. That's right there, Sissy. Ground and pound is the name of the game here in this one for Seattle. This offensive line in the trenches for the Seahawks is really dominating right now, and this has been a bit of a weak point for the San Francisco 49ers defense over the year. They've not been able to get a lot of sacks and get a lot of pressure, but they've also, because of that, really have not been able to focus on the run as much as they would have liked. This defensive line's getting pushed around quite a bit, and you're seeing it here by the Seattle Seahawks team that, let's face it, this team is a playoff contender, and now we're seeing how maybe San Francisco could struggle a little bit heading into the playoffs. So we're going to see what happens here in this one. Carson, what's up? So the Bucks make the playoffs if the Saints win tomorrow. All right, so with just over 5 minutes to go, we'll see the 49ers come back out on offense, but that's a penalty flag on Myers, who kicks that one out of bounds. Saints play the Falcons tomorrow. Woo! Cheers to y'all. Oh, yeah! All right, so San Francisco comes back out on offense. They trail 10-0. Brock Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw here from the 40. Gets rid of it, and that's a tall man. A big play there by number 3 in the backfield, and Seattle comes up with a big stop as they get the pass to George Kittle, but the tight end is then blown up in the backfield. And you see here Kittle's in man coverage. The safety, number 3, is literally shadowing over him, and on the tight end screen, he blows that play up. So second down and 16. Ball at the 34 now. Purdy in the shotgun. Quick throw. McCaffrey's hit right as he caught that football. And that's Witherspoon, number 21, with the big hit on that play. And Christian McCaffrey makes the grab and holds on to it somehow for a 5-yard gain. And now third down and 10. And McCaffrey came out of the backfield here. You can see the pressure getting right to the quarterback, Brock Purdy, as he gets rid of it in the flat, or I should say the quick curl route from the running back, only gets him 5. Now from the 41-yard line, Brock Purdy in the shotgun. 3-receiver set here, looking to throw. Purdy under pressure, gets up, steps up in the pocket, downfield. It's caught. Jennings with the grab, and he'll get out of bounds. But that's enough for the first down. 49ers. And San Francisco trying to get back in this one. That's a big play there from Purdy, who kept the play alive, stepping up in the pocket to avoid the sack, and finds his receiver Jennings on the left side.
You're going to see that they've got 249ers right over there on the boundary.
And it's a 13-yard catch. And now 1st and 10 at the 48. Handoff, Robinson, left side, breaks a tackle across the 45 up to the 43-yard line. That's a nice gain there on that play.
Of 6. Brandon Peely, who was inactive at the Carolina game last week, was there to make the stop.
Well, they're knocking on the door.
Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for hanging out on the channel.
Come away with any points. They've got bigger ideas than just 3 points, but yet, with it being a 10-0 ball game, as much as Seattle has dominated the first half, to be able to cut it to a one-possession game, hopefully hold.
So now 2nd down and 4. And the 49ers looking to get something going here on offense at the 42-yard line. Play action, Purdy under pressure, gets rid of it. Somehow Kittle makes the grab, breaks a tackle, and gets enough for the first down. 49ers, and what a play made there by George Kittle and Brock Purdy. As we see on the replay here, Purdy had a defender right in his face. As it's a play-action comeback to the right side, he gets rid of it right as Lawrence was in his grill, and somehow George Kittle makes the tackle, but as soon as he has the football, he's got to make a move to avoid a tackle as well. And that's a first down gain all the way up to the 38-yard line. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a nice 5-yard catch and run there from George Kittle, the tight end, helping Brock Purdy get a new set of downs here for this 49er offense that's marching down the field. But it's the 2-minute warning here in this one. We won our P-ball game crosstown shootout today for the first time since 2020. Carson, congratulations, man. No big dodge, man. No, we need the Saints to win. Go Saints. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Christopher, we'll be going live for Sunday Night Football tomorrow night. What's up, GB Prod? How we doing, man? All right, waiting to get back into the action here. What's going on, man? Well, it's me again. Remember, the Lions are not in the playoffs. I'm really upset, but the Bucs have a shot. Yeah, man, thank you there. Lions got potential. I appreciate you, man. Sorry to hear about your Lions having a tough season. You know, injuries really played their part, I think, in that one for Detroit. It was a tough division as well, so I'll make no hypocritical comments about San Francisco. I'm very, very tempted, however. What's up there, Harm? We got Harm Man. Sanny, how we doing, dude? GB says, I'm good. How are you in the new year? We're doing good, man. Bucs finally got a victory. Good way to start the new year, right? Like that. Yo, was the Bucs game today? Yeah, it was a pretty good game there, Prods. Wish we could tire balls already. Hey, look, man, I'm not one of those people wanting to fire Todd Bowles. I think players got to be held accountable, and it was the players, I think, that were part of the struggles more than anything. If there was any coaching, maybe the new offensive coordinator is a guy who needed to get his play calling figured out a little bit better. But really, other than that, guys, I don't really think it was a whole lot of coaching. I just think it was injuries and the players not meshing and doing what they need to do to take responsibility. So I'm glad to see the Bucs end the regular season with the victory, and hopefully that means we'll see the Saints win tomorrow to help the Buccaneers punch their ticket to the postseason. GP, appreciate you, man. Thanks for subbing. And we got AB Ram. What's going on, man? I'm also a Bucs fan. Thank you, dude. Did you get rained on? Yeah, it was a pretty big rainy game. And we got a handoff here for Christian McCaffrey on 1st and 10. And he gets maybe 2 yards on this play. And now with less than a minute 50 to go here, we'll see the 49ers offense. And look at that, guys. With that last catch, George Kittle passes Terrell Owens for the second most career receptions in 49ers history with 593. A terrific stat there for George Kittle, who is definitely a 49er legend. So now 2nd and 7. Purdy in the pistol. Uh-oh, we got a trick play here. It's a flea flicker. Purdy right side gets it to McCaffrey. And maybe 5 yards on that play. I mean, wow. They did a double reverse flea flicker. And Brock Purdy throws that one forward for a big gain. Abraham says, I got Seahawks today. Heck yeah, man. Guys, no, let's not win. I don't say fire bowls, man. And that's not a good sign for the 49ers. Winter, the linebacker, heading into the locker room. And now 3rd down and 3. And we see here Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw, under pressure. Purdy trying to rumble around. He scrambles, but gets tripped up by his own offensive lineman. And the Seahawks come up with the stop on 3rd down. 4th and 3. And now with 1:09 remaining, the 49ers will have to settle for the field goal attempt. And we see here the pressure collapses the pocket on Brock Purdy. He steps up in the pocket, but then pretty much gets tripped up by number 7 and the offensive lineman blocking number 7 Murphy on that play. So 4th down and 3. And I believe we'll see the field goal unit here for San Francisco. Trailing 10-0 in this one. 1:10, Seattle called their final timeout. And we will see Eddie Pinheiro come out here for the 49ers. Pizza, Pimp Kettle? Now I want pizza. All right, thank you guys so much. We reached 50 likes here, and the kick is up and good from 48 yards out. A beautiful kick from Eddie Pinheiro, and that puts San Francisco on the board with 1:06 remaining here in the first half.
You were involved in a game similar to this, where you played at the end of the year, last game of the year against the Giants. Right. And, well, you guys won and ended up winning the Super Bowl back in '93.
Yeah, there's a lot at stake. We won the game, got the bye, ended up winning the Super Bowl. The Giants were able to go on the road that next week and win, and then they lost ultimately in the divisional round to the 49ers. But, you know, both these teams, you look at the division alone, and what a battle it has been with the Rams.
Remember when Tom Brady won the Super Bowl for us? Oh yeah, I got to see that parade. I was actually in the boat parade, like not on the boats, but I had a spot right there next to the river. I could see all the players on the boats. I was in front of the whole crowd and everything. I had a prime spot there for that championship parade for when Tom Brady brought the Buccaneers their 2nd Super Bowl title. All right, so after that last drive there for the 49ers, we'll see a kick return here. Rashid Shaheed gets it up to the 20, to the 30, to the 35, and that's where the Seahawks will come back out on offense. It was a 9-play, 30-yard drive, and the 48-yard field goal put San Francisco on the board. It's now a 10-3 ball game with a minute remaining here in the first half. We'll see the Seattle Seahawks offense come back out onto the field. Bum 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 bum. So Darnold now in the shotgun. Ball at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Charbonnet to the right of the quarterback. Darnold looking to throw here. 4-man rush. Under pressure. Darnold goes down for the sack. And that's a big play made for the San Francisco defensive line. And they swallow up the quarterback for Seattle. And with no timeouts left, the clock's going to keep ticking here for the Seahawks. And a big play there. They could have got a holding call as well on Jones, the left tackle. But instead, they get the sack on that beautiful rush play from number 91. So now Darnold in the shotgun, 2nd and 16, looking to throw here. Darnold steps up in the pocket, gets rid of it. Barner with the catch. The tight end shrugs off a defender, but the defensive line for the 49ers almost came up with another sack. Instead, it ends up being a positive gain as Barner, the tight end, catches that one. It's a gain of 7. Or gain of 8, actually. But 3rd down and 7, and that will take us to halftime. Darnold just walking away, and the team will take in a 10-3 lead at halftime. And San Francisco started hitting big on defense there to start, or I should say to end that second quarter. What's up, Bucks? Had a great win. They got bailed out with the penalties, and we need the Aints. And we got to see the Saints win, and we can win the division. Heck yeah, Strange. Appreciate you, man. We are here at halftime, guys. 155 rushing yards allowed in the first half. That was the most rushing yards allowed in the first half of any game this season for San Francisco. So as we get ready to get to our halftime stat recap here, guys, make sure you keep up with the channel. Appreciate you guys. All right, so 49ers 3 and Seahawks 10 at halftime. All right, so let's go ahead and get to our halftime stat recap here on TimReynolds Show. Congrats on the Bucks winning the game. If the Saints win, do the Bucks go to the playoffs? GB Prod, you are exactly right about that, my friend. All right, so guys, getting into our halftime stat recap here on TimReynolds Show. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So Sam Darnold goes 10 for 13 in the first half for 98 yards passing. A pretty good start for Sam Darnold in this offense. And they've also got 115 rushing yards in the first half, with Zach Charbonnet having 9 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. 9 carries for 50 yards for Kenneth Walker, who's also got 2 catches for 21 yards as well in this game. Jackson Smith and Jigba with 4 catches for 52 yards in that first half, and A.J. Bartner also with 2 catches for 14 yards for that Seattle Seahawks offense. That's been incredible. We see they had 12 first downs in that first half. They were 3 for 6 on 3rd down and 0 for 1 on 4th down, with 196 total yards of offense in that first half for Seattle. Now, for the 49ers, Brock Purdy was also 10 for 13 with only 47 passing yards. He was also able to use his feet to keep plays alive, even though he's only got 1 carry for 10 yards. He's really been using his feet a lot behind the line of scrimmage to keep plays alive, with that pocket collapsing with that tough pass rush for the Seattle Seahawks defense. But the Brock Purdy-led offense for the 49ers only has 23 yards rushing in this first half, with Christian McCaffrey held to 3 carries for 7 yards. He did have 3 catches for 18 yards, but this has not been a good game for this 49ers offense, as we see 3 catches for 19 yards for Juwan Jennings. That leads the team in receiving here. George Kittle with 3 catches, but only 5 yards on the day. So, guys, honestly, in this one, Seattle's got the upper hand. It's been about the defense thus far, and that's what it's going to have to be going forward. If the 49ers want a chance to come back in this one, their offense is going to start finding a groove, but the defense needs to make a couple of stops, especially in the running game. So we'll see here, going over these team stats for the 49ers, only 3 first downs in that first half, as they were 1 for 5 on 3rd down, 0 for 1 on 4th down, and only had 69 total yards of offense for the 49ers. It's a big, big hole that they've got to pull themselves out of, but believe it or not, it's only a 7-point lead for Seattle. When you look at those stats here, Seattle should be leading this one by a lot, in my opinion. At least double digits, if not 2 scores. But thus far, 49ers have been able to keep themselves in it. So we'll see what happens, guys, here coming up in the second half. I really appreciate you guys hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, man. What a half too, man. I mean, the running game for Seattle is no joke. They've been able to run the football pretty efficiently throughout the season. But for me, what I'm really enjoying for Seattle is the fact that this defense is really showing how they can swarm and get to the quarterback here in this one. But even the Seahawks have been dealing with some pressure from the San Francisco defensive line, and they're not necessarily known for that, because honestly, this defensive line for the San Francisco Francisco 49ers is one of the one of the teams with the least amount of sacks here in this one, to be honest with you guys. So what a play here, guys. What a play. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Man, I'm really excited for the second half, guys. It should be incredible. Thank you guys for hanging out, man. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. We've got some spam in the chat here. Really appreciate y'all, man. It's been an excellent first half thus far. I think the 49ers are going to have to really establish the running game and get back into making some big plays downfield on offense, but they're going to have to pass protect better in this one if they want any chance whatsoever at coming back in this game. It's going to be a close one here. I think this will come down to the wire. Both of these defenses are really starting to step up their game, especially the 49ers near the end of that second quarter. We'll see here what the Seahawks and Sam Darnold are able to do going forward in this one, guys. It's going to be really interesting. I appreciate y'all. We're going to take a quick little halftime break here on Tim Reynolds Show, and we will be back for the second half of this one. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right. Boy, oh boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's ready for some football on a Saturday night party? This is Tim Reynolds Show. Ready to get some things started. Now let's get ready for some Saturday night football tonight. Cause all my riding friends are coming over here to hang out tonight. Tell me, do you wanna bring? Oh, do you wanna party? Yo, this is Tim Reynolds Show. Ready to get this thing started. It's the second half of this football game tonight. Oh, and I bet you're excited for some football play-by-play action tonight. Woo! Let's go, baby. How we feeling? How we feeling now? How we feeling? Look at, we've got Mrs. Reynolds dancing in the chat. Let's go. Yo, Ty Sports Guy, what's going on, man? How we doing? New video posted. Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Wow. Excuse me. I'm an animal. Woo! Woo, that's a nasty one. Ooh, and Ty says Ole Miss wins next week against Miami. I don't know about that. I like my Hurricanes chances. I like the Miami Hurricane chances. I'll tell you that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's ready for some second half football, baby? Joshua, or was that, I hope I said that right, Mr. Hubbard there. Joshua, okay, yep. LFL, let's go Saints. Yes. Go Saints. We need New Orleans to show up tomorrow and beat the Falcons so Tampa Bay can make the playoffs. All right, here we go, guys. Kickoff is underway for the second half, and the 49ers will get the open. Oh, fumble there. Robinson picks it up. He's at the 10, and he just dives forward. Yikes. And Robinson not happy with himself as he fumbled that opening kickoff there in the second half. And now the 49ers offense comes out here with terrible field position to start this second half. And Seattle has dominated, especially with the running game. Heck yeah, guys. Appreciate you hanging out here through the halftime break. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you there, Keith. Hope you're doing good, man. Keith, yeah, that's actually why, well, my brother's not really big into college football, but if he was, he would be a Hurricanes fan, him being a Miami Dolphin fan as well. I've always liked rooting for the Hurricanes because they just had so many NFL, future NFL players on their team back when I was growing up in the 2000s, watching them play. So I've always been kind of a fan of theirs. So 2nd and 5 here for the 49ers, a handoff. McCaffrey with nowhere to go. That's going to set up 3rd down here for the 49ers offense. And not the start that San Francisco was looking for here on this particular drive. As they start with the 5-yard run by McCaffrey, and then another carry there only goes for a yard.
That's okay. They've had a hard time converting anything. They just converted 1 of 5 in that first half, and that's why.
So now 3rd and 4. Bunch 3 receiver formation on the right side. Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket right side. And it's caught. Robinson with the beautiful grab. And a 1st down, 49ers.
But again, Brock Purdy is under pressure. I mean, he's under siege back there. And that's
So you see here Brock Purdy somehow able to get this pass off with the pocket collapsing on the quarterback there. And you see Robinson, number 5, the receiver, with a nice comeback route. He goes up, makes the tough catch. It's a beautiful throw there by the 49ers. And now we see here, play action. Purdy looking to throw downfield, left side. That's caught. McCaffrey out of the backfield with a 7-yard gain. And after the 13-yard gain to Robinson, Purdy then backs it up with another quick pass to the running back, McCaffrey, who's starting to get things going now in the second half.
He's injured, and he was the one guy that could get down the field and at least try to stretch this defense. So big loss not having him in the game, and without that, they are able to clamp down even more. Right now, they're all within 10 yards of the ball.
So 2nd down and 3. Play action. Purdy gets rid of it. Kittle with the catch in the flat, and he's got enough for a first down. 49ers. And a nice catch and run with the Minetto there from Kittle. A big catch and run for the man who now has the 2nd most receptions in 49ers franchise history. And that's his 4th catch, but only for 9 yards thus far, as he gains 4 on that previous catch.
Which they were able to do, even though some of that was self-inflicted, as we heard Mike McDonald talk about.
So now 1st and 10, handoff. Air Robinson left side, gets it up to about the 40-yard line, maybe the 45 here. So now 2nd down and long coming up for the 49ers. And this defense for Seattle has been tough here today. Purdy's been making some plays, but not enough to get them into the end zone thus far. Yeah, don't worry, guys. Sorry about the spam there. Should I start watching college football? Hey, look, GB Prod, in my opinion, college football is a little bit more exciting to watch than NFL football usually is. But maybe not this past weekend. Holy crap. Those first 2 games were snooze fest, but that last one with Ole Miss and Georgia was a hell of a game. So now here we go. Purdy, play action, under pressure. Purdy goes down for the sack. And it's DJ Reed, number 90, who makes the play and brings down the quarterback. And this offensive line for San Francisco continues to be a problem for the quarterback, Brock Purdy. As you see, Reed just takes on the guard and practically pushes him into the quarterback and gets the sack there for Seattle. They'll continue to dominate here, even with his club on his hand. He's still making an excellent play here. So now 3rd down and 13 here for the 49ers offense. That's a loss there that pushes them to the 41. Purdy looking to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete. And a big hit to the quarterback from Seattle. Then Brock Purdy goes down, and that's going to be 4th down and 13 after the incomplete pass. Man, Purdy took a shot here. As we look on the replay, Seattle looks like they've sent a blitzer. It's a 5-man rush. And we see there, number 3 comes in late. It's right as Purdy throws the football, so I don't think that was roughing the passer, but excellent defense here from Seattle. 4th down and 13 and a punt coming from San Fran. Tony, how we doing, brother? And oh, wait a minute, Rashid Shaheed with a nice return there. Gets it inside the 35 to the 37-yard line. Appreciate you, Tony. Thank you, man. Bum 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 bum. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go over that last drive there for the 49ers as the Seahawks defense once again comes up big. That was a 8-play, 27-yard drive on the opening drive of the second half, and Seattle shuts down the 49er offense once again. So it's a 44-yard punt, and now Seattle will take over on offense, and we'll see what the Seahawks can do from their own 37-yard line. Boom, chicka boom, pop a mow, wow. And all right, guys, look at that. We've made it already up to 60 likes on the live stream. Let's keep it going. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show to show your support. If you guys have any football questions or shout-outs of any kind, make sure you guys hit me up with those super chats right here in the comments in the chat room. Appreciate you guys so much for showing love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Yeah, good defense with a good game around is a winning combination. You're right about that, man. You are right about that. The defense here, and those things always seem to stay so true when we get towards playoff time in the NFL. If you've got a really great defense and a really good running game, you will be competitive in the playoffs no matter what team you are, what seed you are. And we see here the winner of this game wins the number 1 seed and is the NFC West Division champion and will get a wild card bye. The Seahawks lose, they will be the 5th seed. With the 49ers loss, they will either be the 5th seed or the 6th seed.
At home against Arizona, Mike McDonald is over meeting with his defense. You talked about the improvement they made from last year to this year.
Defense very stout over there for Seattle. And now Sam Darnold comes out for the Seahawks offense at the 37. Looking to throw here. Darnold gets rid of it quickly. Walker tackled down immediately. It's Kendricks there. The linebacker for the 49ers makes the tackle. And they're expecting Kendricks to really step up here with all the injuries to that linebacking core for the 49ers. So now 2nd down and 8. Kenneth Walker with a 2-yard grab. Darnold able to find the running back out of the backfield for a quick gain. And Darnold really doing well to stay in the pocket and try to get the ball out to the open man. Pretty much give what take what the defense gives him. So now we'll see a 4-receiver set, a bunch receiver, 3 receivers to the right. As Darnold's in the shotgun, they put Rashid Shaheed in motion from right to left. Looking to throw. Blitz coming. Darnold gets rid of it. A nice running back screen to Walker. He's got room. Cross the 50 and out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a 1st down. Seahawks. And what a play made there by the Seattle offense. As the blitz came from the right side, Darnold finds his running back on the left side there, and Walker takes that one for a nice catch and run up the field for a 1st down. And a gain of 13 yards on that play, and now from the 48 just across midfield. I formation, 2 tight ends set here for Seattle. Kenneth Walker takes the toss play, right side. He's going to have some room. Cuts back inside, across the 45, near the 40-yard line, and that's a gain of 8 right there for Kenneth Walker. And a great running attack here continues for Seattle. Kenneth Walker now approaching 100 yards rushing. He's already got close to over 100 yards total offense in this ball game. Nice toss play to Walker and good blocking down the field there from the offense of Seattle. Now at the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 2. Darnold hands it off. Walker up the middle. Tackle down, and that's a big play from the safety. Number 6 comes up and makes the tackle there for San Francisco. And that sets up 3rd down and 2 for Seattle. The Seahawks continue to try to be a run-first offense. And that's not a good sign if you're Seattle. Another offensive lineman injured on this play. He's on the ground, and we'll see what the Seattle Seahawks are going to come up and do here. Nice tackle there, but it looks like, ouch. The right ankle of Jones, the tackle, got rolled up on after that tackle on the previous play. Well, that will take us to an injury timeout in this one. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up there, boys? My favorite player is Mike Evans. Not too early to talk about thinking clock management. Keep bleeding that clock. You're right about that, man. Never too early to start thinking about clock management. That's for sure. Trinidad Chambliss is the next Pat Mahomes. Ty Sports Guy, you may be right, dude. You may be right. I'm not totally sure, but you never know. Oh, hate allergies. College players are potential future Hall of Famers. You never know, Keith. You never know, man. The only reason I don't really watch college football is because it's like high school players against NFL-ready players. Well, GB, the great part about it is that you usually see a lot more team football and usually a little bit more high-scoring football as well. So both of those teams are both of those things are a little bit more exciting than NFL games. So college is what brings that. Plus, it brings a little bit more of a more competitive environment. Who is going to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show? That will be Bad Bunny, I believe, guys. All right, there we go. Justin, man, come on, Saints, let's go. Heck yeah, man. The 12s are going to beat, Mario. Watch out, man. Watch out. That's right, guys. Shout out to Mrs. Reynolds. She won the championship in the Family Fantasy Football League this year. Our first year with us doing it with the family and my nieces. It was really, really fun. And, hey, the wife gets the victory, man. She's the champ. Sea chickens? Oh, my goodness. And there you go, guys. Two different offensive linemen injured now. And we see Amari Knight is the one just called up from the practice squad here today. And looks like he'll be on the field now for Seattle.
For Seattle. I got to believe the Seahawks are going to run the ball here, and if they don't make it, they'll run it again on.
So here we go, 3rd and 2. Seattle. Under center, Sam Darnold, hands off. Oh, met in the backfield. Charbonnet trying to break the tackle, but he can't. And Lenore comes up with the big stop. Robert Saleh pumped up about that. And San Francisco comes up with a huge play on 3rd down and short for the loss. And we see here Lenore, number 2, gets around the offense. And the ankle tackle made on Charbonnet. And that goes for a loss of 4. 4th down coming up for the Seahawks.
That's a big-time play by a corner, no less, coming up and making an open field tackle.
Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you, man. No, Ty, the Falcons have to win for the Panthers to make the playoffs. The Bucs need the Saints to win, and the Bucs will make the playoffs. All right, here we go, guys. What do you think of the Packers signing Travion Diggs? I think that's a great pickup for the Packers. They need some secondary help, and I think Diggs will probably fit in pretty well in that defensive scheme for the Green Bay Packers, man. What's going on there? We got C. Sabby. How you doing, brother? Bro, y'all be a first round out of die. Why? Hey, man, what we gonna hate, dude? No need to hate, dude. Go live your life, bro. Appreciate you, man. Man, people just got to come up with so much hate in the chat, man. What's going on with that? Yeah, let's go Saints tomorrow, man. Gonna be Saints fans tomorrow. All us Buccaneer fans, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll see the Saints pull off a big victory. Can't wait to check it out. There you go, Roy. Tampa Bay. Let's go, Tampa Bay. All right, so Seattle on their first drive of the second half goes 5 plays, 18 yards, and they've got to punt it back to San Francisco as their defense comes up big for the 49ers. Now we'll see this 49ers offense take over at their own 9-yard line. So deep in their own territory, we'll see if this offense can get anything going here for San Francisco. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum da-dum da-dum da-dum. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. Appreciate that. Mario says the Saints will win. Mario, we believe in you. Mario Flores, we believe in your statement. That's for sure. Man, thank you guys for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please smash that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate y'all hanging out on the channel. And all right, guys, we're in an NFC West battle here as we'll see the 49ers try to get their first offensive touchdown in this one. The beautiful shot of the moon there. And a beautiful Saturday night in California. And a handoff. Christian McCaffrey up the middle. Nowhere to go. Only a gain of about 3. That's going to set up second down and long for the 49ers.
In yards per carry allowed at 3.7, and they're right on point tonight.
It's a little reversal from what we saw week 1. Week 1, San Francisco moved the football, didn't score a lot of points, 17, and Seattle struggled to move the ball. And yet Seattle,
so we see here Seattle really shutting down this rushing offense here for the 49ers. Second down and 7. Ball at the 11-yard line now, 12 actually. Purdy in the shotgun, looking to throw. 4-man rush, under pressure. Purdy gets it to McCaffrey. A nice tackle there by Job. And number 29, the defender, comes up with a nice tackle to save the first down. And it's now third down and 2. So that's a gain of 8 on that play. Or a gain of 6, actually. It's on the catch by Christian McCaffrey. Now third down and 2.
Back up Seattle again offensively. So this is big. This has been a down, as we've talked about, that San Francisco has not been.
And third down conversions over the last 5 games. They've led the NFL with a 51% completion, or I should say conversion rate on third down. But they're 2 for 7 on third down. Purdy in the shotgun here, looking to throw. Left side. It's caught, but Robinson's going to be short. And an excellent tackle by Witherspoon. And man, Purdy not able to throw that one deep enough. And he's upset with himself. And that's going to bring up fourth down and 1. And a punt coming up for the 49ers. And Robinson makes the catch, but he's got to go up to make the grab. And it's an excellent tackle there from the defender. Number 21, Witherspoon, in man coverage, makes the terrific tackle to stop Robinson from reaching the first down marker. So a gain of only a yard. Fourth down and 1 now from the 17-yard line. So a decent punt here. And now we'll see a fair catch at the 31-yard line from Rashid Shaheed. So Seattle gets the football right back in this one, and we'll see what the Seahawks offense can do. They have the lead 10-3 here in the third quarter of this one. Heck yeah, man. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Tim, you should start referring high school football games. Hey, that'd be cool, right? Do you think Malik Willis should start for the Packers or get traded? Green Bay, I would say Malik Willis has got some really good trade value. I'd probably try to trade him if I was the Packers. Jordan Love's already proven to be a good starting NFL quarterback, in my opinion. So, good to always have a backup, though. If they could pay him a little bit of money and try to convince him to stay, that would be a great backup quarterback to have for Green Bay. I would think if I was a Green Bay fan, I would like to keep Willis on the roster. He's done a really good job filling in for Jordan Love this year. All right, thank you, guys. Hope y'all are doing good. Cusco, how we doing? What's the score, guys? Right now, 49ers 3, Seahawks 10. I'm going to say this right now. India got carried into the playoffs by Mendoza. Well, Ty, I think Indiana had a lot of good veteran players on that team that really meshed well with one another. I even thought Mendoza, yes, was he Heisman worthy? Of course, but it was almost like a down year for the Heisman Trophy winner, if you will. Not putting up that very many numbers, but he was very efficient. He didn't turn the ball over a whole lot, and he ran this offense so well, and that's why he was much deserving of that Heisman Trophy, man. I wouldn't necessarily say he carried the team. That's a really good overall team there for Indiana. And I mean, their record speaks for it. They're the only undefeated team in college football heading into the playoffs. So, hey, we're down to the last 4 here, guys. We're going to find out if they're championship worthy or not with the last 4 of this college football playoffs going at it. Is the conference or Division I seed? It's for both, Carson. Thank you, man. First seed, Ole Miss winning the Natty, says Jay. Uh-oh, watch out. Tim could be California dreaming on Sunday night. Yeah, dude, we definitely going to be dreaming tonight, dude. Bucks finally get a victory, man. This is awesome. Ty, thank you for the prayer in the chat as well. Thank you, man. Ryan, how we doing? Good evening from Island, Florida. Dude, Amelia Island? That's awesome, dude. All right. So 1st and 10, now at the 31. Oh, Darnold slips. It's a fumble. The ball's on the ground. And Seattle ends back up with the football. And I don't know what happened if Sam Darnold just slipped or got tripped up on that play. As we look here, Darnold goes to hand this off. And yeah, he got tripped by his own offensive lineman. There was a fumble on the play, and the 49ers almost end up with the turnover. Heck yeah, Jeff says, please win, San Francisco. All right, here we go. Thank you, guys. If you want any of your comments to stand out, guys, for me, hit me up with those super chats. So now 2nd down and 17 in the shotgun. Darnold looking to throw over the middle. Incomplete, intended for the tight end, Barner. And Bethune was there, number 48, with the terrific play at the linebacker position. So that sets up 3rd down and very long. It's 17 yards to go to the 1st down marker here for Seattle. So 3:48 to go in the 3rd quarter here. Seattle leads by 7, 10-3. It's a close ball game here, folks. And for Darnold, he's trying to get something going here, but a big 3rd and 17. From the 25, they toss it to Walker. Walker on the right side has got some room. Past the 30, past the 45, and Walker somehow gets enough for a 1st down. Seahawks! And wow, Kenneth Walker, as he shows, it looked like they were just trying to get a toss play here and get it to the punting team, but he follows his blocker. Great blocking by the tight ends and the pulling linemen, and somehow Kenneth Walker gets the 1st down, and John Lynch, the general manager, doesn't like that one, and wow! Now Seattle in business. It's a 19-yard run by Walker, and they're out at the 44-yard line. Play action. Darnold looking to throw. It's completed to Jackson Smith-Njigba, and that's a gain of 19 and a 1st down. Seahawks! And what a drive here for Seattle. The play action sets up this pass play. Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's a post route coming from the left side to the middle of the field. A beautiful throw from Sam Darnold over the middle, and only where his receiver can make the grab in the middle of the defense. And that's a big gain for the Seahawks. Now at the 37-yard line. It's a 2 tight end set. Sam Darnold under center. Carbonet in the backfield, and Zach, play action. Darnold looking to throw. He's under pressure, gets rid of it to Zach Charbonnet. In the flat there, makes a move, still on his feet, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Seahawks. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. And Seattle starting to get things going here. That's a good gain of 12 yards as we see Darnold got rid of the pass before the pressure could get there on that play. So first down and 10, but we've got an injury timeout here, it looks like, for the 49ers. That's Bethune in his second season out of Florida State, the 7th-round pick at the linebacker position. Oh. Woo! Okay, we're good. We're good. Woo! So we see Seattle once again trying to continue to dominate this running game here. And Kenneth Walker has been excellent, but so has Zach Charbonnet. And this drive is definitely a pivotal one here at the end of the third quarter for the Seahawks as they look to increase their lead to double digits. So first down and 10. Seahawks at the 25-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun here. And Smith and Jigba's in the backfield. They put him in motion, and now Darnold looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. It's batted down by San Francisco. Collins, number 95, gets his hand up and bats that one down. It's incomplete. Second down and 10 now coming up for the Seahawks. And Collins, number 95, able to get some pressure on this play, but he gets the hands up right as Darnold went to go get that one to his tight end. So second down and 10. Darnold in the shotgun at the 25-yard line. It's a 2 tight end set. Charbonnet's the running back in the backfield. And now handoff. Draw play. Charbonnet gets maybe a yard. Nowhere to go for Seattle. And it goes for maybe just a yard on that carry. And now third down and long for the Seahawk offense. So now the 49ers trying to get back into this game. They trail 10-3 as we approach the end of the third quarter here. And right now, Seattle is in field goal range at the 24-yard line. Darnold's in the shotgun. It's a 3 wide receiver set. Charbonnet in the backfield to the right. And now looking to throw. Darnold incomplete and looking for a flag. And here comes one late. And now Sam Darnold in this offense could have caught a lucky break there on that one. And it is a pass interference call on the defense and a first down for Seattle. Ronaldo Green, number 0, called with the penalty. The intended receiver was Rashid Shaheed, and in coverage there, just grabbing onto the defender, holding him from being able to make a play on the football. And that's an easy call for the referee. Thank you there, Sissy. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for being so positive, man. It really does help lift up me, guys. Really, really do appreciate it. So first and 10. Now here for the Seahawks. They are at the 17-yard line after that penalty. It's an I formation handoff. Walker makes a move, and he's stuffed in the backfield. And that's White, number 56, who makes an impact there for the 49ers. And a terrific defensive play there as the running play gets nothing, a loss of 2. And now it sets up second down and very long. And what should be the last play of the third quarter. It's a 10-3 lead for the Seattle Seahawks over the 49ers. Now under center, Sam Darnold. I formation here. Play action, looking to throw, tosses it to Charbonnet. Charbonnet up the middle, gets maybe 5 yards. A unique play selection for the Seahawks, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Seattle leads San Francisco in this one 10-3 at the end of the third quarter, baby. What happened if there's a tie? Who gets the 1 seed? Your guess is as good as mine. Ah! Boom, 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 boom. All right, we'll appreciate all the football guys in the chat helping us out with the chat questions here. Thank you, guys. All right, appreciate y'all hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So right now, Seattle marching down the field. They're in the red zone at the 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. And for the 49ers defense, they need a stop here to hold them to a field goal attempt to keep San Francisco in this ballgame. Wow. So, GP Prods, what's up, man? Do you do any other sports streams? Yes, so we do college football. I also do WWE, which we're going to start back up this coming week because we've reached the end of the football season here. And yeah, I try to stick to football and wrestling for the most part. There's a couple other sports that we tend to dabble in every once in a while. I'm not really a big fan of streaming either basketball or baseball or hockey for the most part, but hey, we try to do what we can. NASCAR is our biggest thing that we also do during the football off season. I'll be trying to do a stream of that on Sundays because normally it's a pretty fun way to see what your boy can do with the play-by-play and announcing. When you're doing NASCAR, live streaming and play-by-play, it's a lot more like an auctioneer, if you will. So it can be a lot more exciting. We get ready to start the 4th quarter here in this one, folks. So, hey, guys, I hope you'll be along with the journey with us, guys, here in 2026. 2025 was the best year on our channel, and I want to make it twice as much better. Heck, 3 times. Let's do 10 times as better here in 2026, and we'll continue to bring you guys some of the best live play-by-play you've ever seen here on YouTube. And we see Shanahan 1-38 when trailing by 7+ points in the 4th quarter. That I did not know. So 3rd and 7 here now from the 14-yard line. Darnold in the shotgun here. And it's a 3 wide receiver set. Darnold's going to look to throw. 4-man rush under pressure. Darnold gets rid of it. It's caught. The tight end on the right. But a nice tackle there by Stout, number 20. And it's going to be 4th down for the Seahawks. So Brock Purdy getting his helmet on, getting ready to go back on the field for San Francisco. So with it already being a 7-point game with this kick here, a 31-yarder, Myers can put Seattle up by 2 scores with just over 14 minutes remaining in the 1st quarter. And the kick is good, and that'll be a 13-3 lead now for Seattle. Look at that. People already cracking open the cold beers. All right, so we'll look at that last drive there for Seattle. It's an 11-play, 55-yard drive, and Myers connects with the 31-yard field goal to give Seattle a 13-3 lead over the 49ers. All right, as we wait to get back to the action, please don't forget, guys, to hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. We're only a few subscribers away from reaching 3,000 here on the channel, which would be absolutely a huge milestone. All right, don't forget to get your votes in the poll in the chat, everybody. Let me know who you're picking to win here. Will the 49ers be able to come back in this one? We're going to find out. All right, guys, just a few more seconds until we get back. Bump, 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 bump. And this Seattle defense has been suffocating, getting to Brock Purdy on a regular basis, disrupting the pocket, bringing him down for sacks, and McCaffrey has not been a big factor as well, with them trying to eliminate the big all-star back, the Pro Bowl back. And the running game has just not been there. And you see here, this Seattle defense is one of the best in the NFL. So Robinson Jr. with the return, he gets it up close to the 30-yard line. So that'll bring 1st and 10 now for San Fran. So only 5 first downs, only 105 total yards of offense for San Francisco in this ball game. They've been shut down by this Seattle defense. So now here we go. 1st and 10. Purdy in the shotgun here. It's a 2 tight end set at the 30-yard line, looking to throw. Purdy rolling to his right, going to get rid of it downfield. It's caught, and it's George Kittle with the big grab and a 1st down. 49ers. And George Kittle comes up with the biggest catch of the game for the 49er offense there. And on that play, he gets it all the way up to midfield. A beautiful catch, 20 yards down the field for George Kittle, who keeps his feet in bounds. So 1st and 10. Now, Purdy in the shotgun here. He's under pressure, steps up in the pocket, avoids the sack. Purdy's going to run with it here. At the 45, makes a move, gets across the 40 for another 1st down, San Francisco. And the offense continue to finding a rhythm here in the 4th quarter. It's go time. It's now or nothing for San Francisco. Heck yeah, guys. We will be streaming the Ravens-Packers game tomorrow, man. I appreciate you guys. Who has the best defense, in my opinion? That would be the Texans. But Seattle's got to run for their money, I'll tell you that. So here we go. 1st and 10. Now at the 39-yard line. Play action. Handoff, no. McCaffrey, left side, making an effort to get that up for a 5-yard run. And looked like Brock Purdy was about to pull that one, maybe like an option play. But, man, he hands it off McCaffrey with a 4-yard carry. That was a tough 4 yards there for the 49ers offense. So now with that carry, 2nd down and 6, 4 yards on that last play. We've got just over 12 minutes to go. The 49ers with their best drive of the game thus far. Quick throw. Gets it out to Robinson. Robinson's got blockers out in front. He gets it up to the 25, and it's another 1st down for San Fran's offense. And the 49ers finally getting something going here in the second half. They're trailing here, and wait a minute. We've got Jennings getting into it on the sideline with one of the Seattle players here. And I'm not sure what happened there, but they've got to be separated after that altercation.
Out of the stadium with them having to regroup and huddle back up. What I was about to say was you finally got the crowd back in behind them, but here's a look at it. And Juwan Jennings, when we talked to Kyle Shanahan about it a couple of weeks ago, he says, hey, he plays through the whistle. There was a lot of grabbing and holding.
And good effort there by Juwan Jennings on the block. And now 2nd down, or I should say 1st down and 10 at the 25. Purdy's in the shotgun here. 2 tight end set. Purdy looking to throw. 4-man rush. Purdy in the pocket stands and caught. Jennings with the grab, and he's got a first down. 49ers at the 10-yard line. What a grab, what a throw. Brock Purdy finds his man for the play. As we look at the replay here, Jennings goes for 16 yards. It's just a nice out route. They were looking for McCaffrey there on the defensive side, and Jennings just floats it. As we see here, Purdy just floats it to Jennings on the backside of that defense on the right side. A nice gain to set up first and goal. At the 9-yard line in the pistol, handoff. McCaffrey left side, gain of 3, gets it up to the 6. So now second down and goal, and the 49ers desperately need a touchdown here to make it a 3-point game.
There's just not much there. It's a great drive, though, for San Francisco. They get down, and you felt like it just felt like they were running out of gas.
McCaffrey with only 53 total yards of offense thus far in this game. But second down and goal here in this one. Purdy in the shotgun. Looking to throw here. Under pressure, Purdy gets it. Oh, intercepted! And McCaffrey thought he had it, and it bounces off of his hands and into the hands of the defender, Thomas. And Brock Purdy can't believe it, and neither can head coach Kyle Shanahan. Thomas, number 42, the linebacker gets there. It's slightly tipped. It gets right into the arms of McCaffrey, and then somehow the linebacker ends up with the football right in his lap. McCaffrey had it in his hands, and Thomas ends up with the interception. What a play made by the Seattle linebacker, who was in the perfect position, the perfect spot, at the perfect time to catch that interception. And there's a play you just won't see very often. A fingertip from the defensive lineman sets up the pick. And now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 3. Darnold under center handoff. Charbonnet with nowhere to go on that one. No gain, sets up 2nd down and 10. Wow, guys. Wow. So a good defensive play there for Seattle. Brock Purdy can't believe it, and neither can McCaffrey. He thought he had the football there. Instead, it ends up being an interception.
John Snyder, he's looking to high-five some people up there in the booth, and I mentioned him earlier, but what a great...
So 2nd down and 9 at the 4-yard line now. Darnold under center looking to throw now. Left side. And it's caught. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the first down. Seahawks. And Seattle with a 10-point lead here. And now a first down. They're going to continue to milk that clock. And we're under 9.5 minutes now in this final quarter in this one. And Seattle looking to secure the number 1 seed with the victory here today. So 1st and 10. Darnold under center here. 2 tight end set. Ball at the 18. Handoff. Charbonnet gets maybe a yard or 2. Just shy of that 20-yard line there. It's going to be 2nd down and long. And Sam Darnold becomes the 3rd Seattle quarterback in team history with over 4,000 passing yards and 25 touchdown passes in a single season, joining Geno Smith and Russell Wilson. So congratulations to Sam Darnold, a historic season for him as the Seattle starting quarterback.
Other drive, and it's when he fumbled the ball, but he has done a great job. As I mentioned, that's what's played him.
So 2nd down and 8, guys.
Big games, and he has done a good job protecting.
And at the 19-yard line, Darnold looking to throw. Under pressure, steps up in the pocket, rolling to his right. He's going to scramble with it now and gets up close to the 25-yard line. Excellent pressure there. And Darnold steps up and able to scramble there to make something out of that play. And now 3rd down and short coming up here.
You watch the clock as it ticks away. It'll be under 8 minutes, and they're able, with a first down, to run this thing down even further. Not to mention with being able to pin the 49ers back even more so.
All right, so 3rd down and 2 coming up for Seattle. They're 4 for 9 on third down in this ball game. And the defense here for San Francisco needs to stop. Darnold in the shotgun. Darnold's going to look to throw here. Left side, it's caught, and that's Cooper Kupp with his first grab. And he gets it up to the 30-yard line, and it's a first down, Seattle. And it looks like we've got another injured player here for the 49ers.
Again, it's Tatum Bethune. He's been in and out of the lineup this year. He's been in and out of this game with a couple of different injuries. And
so because of that injury there, that will bring us to another injury timeout. A great catch by Cooper Kupp in this one. That's a gain of 5 yards, a clutch catch for Cooper Kupp, his first grab of this ball game, and that sets up a first down and 10 now at the 30-yard line for Seattle. It's 7:23 remaining in this fourth quarter, and Seattle trying to bleed that clock here in this one. Yeah, Jay, you're right about that, man. You're right about that. My Iowa Hawkeyes put the BTA to Vanderbilt. Yeah, way to go, man. Iowa Hawkeyes got a big victory in that one, man. Hey, well, I like Bret Hart. Bret Hart's cool, dude. Heck yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. Appreciate you hanging out in the chat. We're already up to 72 likes on the live stream, guys. Let's go. Come on, baby. Let's keep it going. And oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Yeah. I get a feeling that I never knew had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. And oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's up, GB? Yeah, I got 131 likes, I believe, on the last live stream for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers game earlier today. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Heck yeah, go Bucks! Woohoo! Bum, 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 bum.
First 136 seasons of IU football compared to the last two, and they just...
So here we go, guys. First and 10 now for Seattle at the 30-yard line. Handoff, Walker, right side, stretch play. Walker has a room across the 40, and it's a first down. Seahawks. And an excellent run by Kenneth Walker, who's got to be approaching 100 yards in this one. And that's a nice gain for 11. 15 carries for 97 yards for Kenneth Walker III. And Seattle continues to wear down this clock and wear down this 49ers defense. So Walker in the backfield. First and 10 at the 41. Handoff, left side. Walker has a nice running lane. Breaking tackles across the 50 to the 48-yard line. It's another first down. Seahawks. And Seattle continues to run the football right down the throat of this 49er defense. And now we're under 6 minutes to go. It's a 10-point lead, and Seattle's looking to put the final nail in the coffin and clinch the #1 seed and wrap up the division here in the NFC West. First and 10, Darnold under center. 3 receiver sets. Charbonnet in the backfield. Play action. Darnold looking to throw. Gets it to his running back. Charbonnet with a nice move. Gets it up the field for a gain of 7. And a nice catch and run there for the running back for Seattle. It sets up second down and short. And let's not forget, guys, right now Seattle's in the driver's seat. If they win this matchup, they would clinch the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. And who would have thought that? So now second down and 4. The ball here at the 42-yard line across midfield. It's a 3-receiver set. Darnold in the shotgun. And now Darnold hands it off. Charbonnet on the draw play. Left side. Charbonnet's got enough for the first down. Seahawks in Seattle trying to wear down this defense. And we're under 5 minutes to go now in the 4th quarter. This is an impressive offensive drive for Seattle, who's got 173 rushing yards in this football game. Wow. Guys, what's going on? Appreciate y'all. Don't forget for show some love in the chat with hitting that like button and subscribing and donating with those super chats. So now, 1st and 10, less than 4.5 minutes to go at the 36. Play action. Darnold rolling to his left, looking, throws, and overthrows. Oh, Green caught it, but I don't think he had his feet inbounds, and Seattle gets so lucky as Darnold gets it to Smith and Jigba. He tips it. Green catches it. But unfortunately, both feet were out of bounds when Green was able to come up with that interception. So that sets up second down and 10 for Seattle.
Hard to his left, and a ball that just got a little high on him.
2nd and 10.
So now with 4:23 remaining at the 36, 2nd and 10, they'll hand it off. Kenneth Walker tackled in the backfield, and a terrific play made by the 49ers defense. And that could be a play that saves the game and the chances here for the 49er faithful. But for this 49ers team, they're going to need a quick turnaround here on offense because they're trailing by 10. And looks like San Fran takes their first time out of this half. They'll have 2 remaining, 4:12 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Ty, you're right about that, man. The defense here for the 49ers has been struggling. David, how we going? How we doing? All right, appreciate you guys hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. I bet $10 that the Seahawks won. Oh, way to go, Courtney. Making some money. And thank you, guys. We've reached 75 likes here on the channel. Appreciate that, guys. We had over 130 in the last stream with the Buccaneers taking on the Panthers. But, hey, we're doing pretty good here in this one as well. I really appreciate you guys, man. So 3rd down and 10 coming up now for Seattle. They've got the ball here at the 36-yard line. Sam Darnold, 19 for 25 for 174 yards here in this ball game, and a big 3rd down for Seattle as they look to put this one away. Darnold in the shotgun, looking to throw, steps up in the pocket. He's going to scramble to the right, throws, it's caught. Cooper Kupp makes a move inside the 15 and down at the 12-yard line. It's a first down, Seahawks. And what a clutch grab from the veteran wideout Cooper Kupp. The receiver finds an opening in the middle of the zone as he stops and then keeps running behind the defense on the scramble drill for Sam Darnold, who keeps the play alive and finds his wideout for a big gain on that play. And a timeout by San Francisco. A 24-yard gain. And now, with this second catch of the game, he sets up the Seahawks with great field position here on this play. It's going to be in the red zone for Seattle, and they're knocking on the door of more points in this one. So they're now at the San Francisco 12-yard line, and it's not looking good here for the 49er faithful. So 1st and 10, Darnold Handoff, left side, Charbonnet up to the 10. So a gain of 2 yards. That's going to set up second down and long, and that'll be the final timeout there for the 49ers with 3:57 remaining. The 49ers trail by 10, but Seattle is approaching the end zone here with the touchdown. This would essentially put this game away for the Seahawks. So a really good matchup here. It's been a defensive battle, and Seattle has dominated this game from the jump. The running game has been dominant. The defensive line pressure, that O-line for the San Francisco 49ers has been on their heels all game long. Brock Purdy has done what he can to try to keep this 49ers team in this game. The defense for the 49ers doing pretty decent. They've only given up 13 points up to this point. But man, the defense for Seattle has really clamped down on this 49ers team. So now here we go. 2 tight end set. I formation. Darnold under center. Hands it off. Charbonnet left side. Gets it up to the 8. Makes a spin move to the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 4 yards. So now we got third down as the clock will continue to run here as we approach under 3.5 minutes to go. It's a 10-point ball game here in this one. Seattle trying to put this game away. What's up there, Boy Burger? It is right now. We'll give you guys a quick little update here. 49ers 3, Seahawks 13 in the fourth quarter. And we got a handoff here. Charbonnet right side. Charbonnet's right there near the first down marker, but I'm not sure if he got there. So the Seahawks leading 13-3, and it's going to be a big fourth down here for Seattle. A field goal is pretty much what they need here. This game will be put away, but it looks like the offense is going to stay out here. I'm a little surprised here by this call. Dude, way to go, Ty. That's awesome, bro. So now here we go. And it's Barnes, and he could be going for the tush push here. The tight end under center here for Seattle. They're going to try to draw him off sides here. And now 4th and 1. And I think Seattle will take the timeout here. Aiden, how we doing? Doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. So now with 2:24 remaining, 4th down and 6 after the delay of game penalty, and Seattle will kick the field goal to go up 16-3 in this one. And with this field goal, this would essentially put this game away for the most part, unless the 49ers can get a quick score on their next drive. So a 26-yard field goal attempt coming up here for Jason Myers, and he'll look to put Seattle up for good. Oh, and that one doinked right off the upright. It's no good for Seattle. And the 49ers got some hope left. It's still a 10-point game, but that gives them a bigger possibility of coming back because now they've only need a quick touchdown and to get to field goal range to tie this game up. Wow, what a game, guys. And Keith, what's up, man? We're doing the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Baltimore Ravens tomorrow, guys. So appreciate y'all. So here we go, 1st and 10 now for Brock Purdy at the 20-yard line in the shotgun. Purdy under pressure, throws incomplete, and that's short of his intended target. Brock Purdy with pressure right in his face, and it's incomplete. So Jacob, what's up? Seattle's got 3 timeouts. San Francisco is out of timeouts. So 2:16 remaining. San Francisco trails by 10. And Brock Purdy there looks like his helmet hit the top of the defender. That right hand, hopefully he's okay. And wow, the team that's averaged over 35 points a game the last 7 games has not gotten any touchdowns yet. McCaffrey catches that in the flat, but a beautiful tackle there in the open field by Seattle's defender, number 3. Now 3rd down, and this is going to take it to the 2-minute warning here for San Francisco. And wow, it's been a dominant performance here by the Seahawks defense. And you continue to see it here on this last drive. San Francisco was looking for some home cooking. But Seattle, one of the best road teams in the NFL, continues to show why they should be the number 1 seed in the NFC. Matt, appreciate you, man. Thank you, dude, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Keith says, man, come on, you're not doing the Jaguars game? Nah, Keith, gonna hang out a little bit, man. It's the last NFL Sunday, so with the Bucs not playing on Sunday, you know, I'll get to watch my NFL Sunday ticket and sort of enjoy that, enjoy some time with the wife, and then we'll get ready for Sunday Night Football, which is the biggest game being played tomorrow, besides the Saints versus the Falcons. Let's go, Saints! Come on, New Orleans! I need Tyler Shuck to shut it down and break out against the Falcons defense. I need that Saints defense to shut down that Atlanta Falcon offense, and we need a New Orleans Saints victory to get the Buccaneers into the postseason. Come on! Courtney, what's up? I was thinking about doing the Falcons and Saints tomorrow, or possibly the Jags game, but we're going to go ahead and take the Sunday to just appreciate another NFL Sunday of football with the NFL Sunday ticket package, and then we will be live tomorrow night, guys, for the Sunday Night Football matchup, where we will see the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens for the AFC North Division title. That should be a very interesting matchup. All right, thank you guys. And remember, when we get to the end of the game here, guys, we will give you a complete game recap here on Tim Reynolds Show. So don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. User says, go Seahawks. Heck yeah, Olivia, appreciate you. Tyler, how we doing? Liam, need New Orleans to win, please? Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. All right. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Ty and Keith. So now 3rd and 6. Purdy under pressure. Gets rid of it. And what a play made by the defender, Job. One-on-one with George Kittle. And he bats that pass down. It's 4th down and 6 for the 49ers offense. And he's one-on-one. And what a play there, Job. Able to get his hand in between the defender, or in between the ball and the hands of the receiver. What a play made. And now 4th down and 6. This is the last play for the 49ers offense. Their last gasp, if you will. In the shotgun, Brock Purdy looking to throw. Under pressure, Purdy, incomplete. And the Seattle Seahawks are going to get the victory here. But 49ers fans will not be happy to see Brock Purdy still on his back here. And that is not the way the 49er faithful wanted to see this game end. And Brock Purdy took a big hit here, as we see Lawrence coming on the outside, and he got sandwiched right in between 2 defenders. A low hit from number 58, Hall, coming on the right side. One hit him low, one hit him high. And we see maybe, is it a toe injury maybe? I mean, he got hit pretty hard. I'm not exactly sure. It just looks like maybe he got the wind knocked out of him. I didn't see his knee buckle or anything like that, but Purdy still on the floor, on the ground here. And man, ooh, that right thumb is swollen and bleeding for Brock Purdy. And nice to see him up off his feet and walks to the sideline. He'll go to the injury tent, but that one will seal it, and the Seahawks pull off the victory here on the road, and they're gonna win and clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC. Wow, guys. You should be the second commentator. Oh, well, thank you, GP. I appreciate that, man. All right, guys, so we'll get into the stat recap here. I'm pretty sure the 49ers are going to be thinking about this loss for a little while, but they'll have to get ready for the wild card round next week, while Seattle will get to stay at home. They'll have the bye to get back healthy, and they'll have home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and you know how good that is for Seattle. So, guys, we'll get into the stat recap here. Sam Darnold for the Seattle Seahawks goes 20 for 26 for 198 yards passing in this one. We see Kenneth Walker with 16 carries for 97 yards on the game. Zach Charbonnet with 17 carries for 74 yards and a rushing touchdown. 180 rushing yards in this one for Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba with 6 catches for 84 yards. Kenneth Walker also added 4 catches for 36 yards to give him over 120 total yards of offense in this one. Cooper Kupp with 2 catches for 29 yards. Zach Charbonnet with 3 catches for 74 yards. He almost had 100 total scrimmage yards in this one, guys. And we see Seattle there, with a dominant performance. They clinch the number 1 seed and the division title, with the final here being Seattle 13, 49ers 3 in this one. Brock Purdy finishes the game 19 for 27 for 127 passing yards, no passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. He was also sacked 3 times by the Seattle front that was dominant throughout this game, only giving up 53 total yards rushing in this one. Christian McCaffrey, his worst game of the season, 8 carries, 23 yards. He also had 6 catches for only 34 yards in this one. Juwan Jennings with 4 catches for 35 yards, and George Kittle with 5 catches for 29 yards in this one, while Demarcus Robinson had 3 catches for 24 yards. So that is the game here in this one. Seattle dominates and gets the victory, and it's an impressive victory at that. And what a performance. What a Saturday, guys. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play here for the Week 18 matchup. The Seattle Seahawks get the victory and clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC. Well, thank you guys for hanging out here for one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for Sunday Night Football. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys showing so much love. Thank you. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.